Good morning, everybody. My last morning in Venice, and here is the sunrise. It is, my glasses are all fogged up because I was late this morning, so my glasses are really steamed, and I don't care. Um, there is a difference this morning because there are clouds on the horizon, so I can't see it rising directly off the horizon. And it's beautiful. The clouds refract the sunlight in different ways to make the pretty colors on the water and to make the pretty colors in, see if I can just have both. Yeah, sort of. So it makes pretty colors on both. There we go. On the water and on um, in the sky. And I woke up a little late because I thought that I'd set my alarm, and I didn't. And so I was rushing to get here, and that's okay. And then I told myself to slow down because whatever I see. And I'm just going to turn around because I'm distracting myself, and I actually want to see the sunrise. And nature does what it does when she does it, and she does it every single day. So there is a routine. There is a routine to all of this. So I won't catch the sunrise tomorrow in Venice. However, I will catch the sunrise on another day. And it will be beautiful and it will be different to what I'm seeing now. And what's really interesting for me, because as I was walking down here, I was thinking about joy, and I didn't want to feel, I didn't want to think my feelings on it because I feel like joy is different. I said this yesterday. It's inward. It's inward out. People see a glow on you, whatever it is that is making you joyful. You feel it from your heart and your soul, and then it radiates out to the rest of the world. As opposed to something like delight, which I will express at being able to see my sunrise. So delight is external and it comes and goes, even though it's a feeling. And it's really it's really difficult to explain feelings versus emotions. The emotion is and the feeling is a consequence of the emotion. However, whatever. I'm not trying to make this complicated. Um, and I was saying to myself, of course I can feel joy. I can be really joyous at being in Venice. And what about the times that I'm not in Venice? What about the times that it is not easy for me to feed my soul in the moment? And where does the other joy, well, it's not really an other joy, but where does the joy come from then? Where does the joy come from when I'm in my house and preparing like all the materials for my course? And the joy comes into it because I love what I'm doing. And so I can find that joy everywhere. The joy is different though, because I have a well of joy that I can tap into, right? Going to places like Venice feeds my soul. It fills me up. It fills me up. It fills me up. It's it's like um it's like women with their cycles. We are full and ready to go as our eggs get ready to be fertilized or not fertilized for the most part. And then as the month moves on, we start to shed and the eggs start to break down. I am not a doctor. I'm not giving you any medical terms here. The eggs start to break down and then we shed our uterine lining in our cycle every month. And when that happens, it's the equivalent of the well emptying and being dry. Because for me, and I'm only going to talk for me, during those times, I was like, I mean, you can call it grumpy, you can call it hormonal, and it was those things. It's the time that I needed to go inward and be on my own. And then because it's a cycle, I shed my uterine lining. You see me trying to suppress a sneeze here because my back, because it hurts my back when I sneeze. Anyway, so we shed that, and then the cycle starts all over again, right? So 28-day cycle. So with my joy, it's really easy. I'm at the eggs ready to be fertilized stage right here. It's really easy to be happy, full of the joys of spring. Um, Throw pixie dust around to the world. All of the stuff. It is easy now. And then when I go back home, which is later this morning, things are different. And things feel different. Things look different. But you know what I can still do? I can get up in the morning, I can go to the park and see a sunrise because they set my soul on fire. And so I can see a sunrise from anywhere where I am outside in the world. And if for some reason I'm not outside, I can turn on some camera in some random country that is a sunrise cam or a sunset cam. And so for me, the to remain in joy is to be in the present, to be in the present wherever I am, and look at making my life 1% better, 1% better, 1% better, 1% better, right? Like, okay, I'm standing here on, not on a wharf, but on the steps here. How would my life be 1% better with the sunrise? I could be on the water. Actually, that would make it 50 times better. And what would make it 1% better? I'm pretty content right now. However, when we look to make things, okay, here's it. I could be sitting at a cafe, drinking an espresso or any kind of coffee, and watching the sunrise from here. That would make it 1% better. That's not going to happen this time. What may happen, though, is I write that down and I investigate if there are any cafes open at this time of the morning. And if there aren't, then when I'm here next time, I can bring my coffee with me. I can bring my pastry with me. I can sit on the edge and watch all of this. And so being present and feeling joyful gives your brain options to do more things. And so with all of that, because I have to get back and pack now, Monday, the 1st of May, 5:30 London time, 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 Pacific, I'm holding a masterclass called Unfuck Yourself, the Wounded Child Archetype. And in that masterclass, I will show you how to, I will introduce the inner child archetypes and show you which one may be yours. And that's for you to think about. And then we'll also do an exercise um, on getting more in touch with your inner child. And this is really interesting because no matter how many hundreds of lives I've done right now, so this is a sidebar, whenever anybody walks by, I still get a little, "Ooh." And that's about taking up space. That's another thing for another time. Uh, So Monday, 1st of May, 5:30, 12:30, 9:30. It will be on Zoom. The link will go up when I get home. I'll tell you all truthfully, the link has not gone up because my email responder is not allowing me to do what I want on my phone and on my iPad. So I have to wait till I get home. I would rather do it once and do it right than not do it. And so that class will be an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depends on the engagement that I get. I'm doing it on Zoom because I want the live engagement. Live engagement is always better for me. So I'm going to go now, watch the rest of this sunrise, this beautiful sunrise, and then I'm going to go figure out how to get my train back. Actually, I'm standing right near where I need to. I just need to go and read and get my ticket beforehand, so I'm not rushing at the end. That's another thing. It's like I'm really conscious of the things that I do these days rather than I have to be there and I have to be there at a certain time and I gotta get the ticket and then run back and then get all my stuff and then I'm here at the um where the transport takes off 2 hours before when I don't have to be here 2 hours before trying to figure out all of that. I'm just allowing myself, not just I'm allowing myself the joy of my last day. Dennis, you have been amazing as always, and I'll talk to you all soon. Have the best day available to you, and bye bye.